What is up, guys, and welcome to my top 10 RTS games. Just want to say before we start this is probably half off personal preference and half off like the popularity. So let's see how it goes. Don't hate it too much, okay? I'm trying my best. First time we're done with these, okay? You can drink all the haterade you want after, but fuck it. Let's get this over with. All right, so at the number 10 spot, we got Stronghold Crusader. It is a classic. I put Stronghold Crusader over all the other Strongholds because it's just got the most to it. I feel like it's actually it's got less of a campaign than to the first one, but I feel like they just fixed all the little bugginess and all the little bullshit they have and just kind of made it they just pretty much perfect in this one. You can't really ask for a better kind of castle, little structural simulator. It's just a good game, and it's always fun to beat the shit out of the rat. If you play this game and you just beat the hell out of the rat, it is very fulfilling. It is one of the greatest moments of my life. Wow, my life sucks. Oh, God. I'm sad. At the number 9 spot is where you guys are going to get a little upset at me. This is all based off personal preference on this one. This is Halo Wars, and oh my God. This is the best console RTS ever made. You can argue it, but that's probably why I put it on the list, just because it's really the only console RTS, and it is absolutely amazing. Probably the best RTS I'm at too, so I can really tear it up on this one too. It just takes the entire Halo universe and puts it in this beautiful little battlefield where you're just flying around, as the Prophet and just blowing up people's reactors and just trolling the shit out of people. It makes for a magical time, and that is why Halo Wars number 9 on this list of beautiful RTS games. Now I know for this one about 3/4 of you are probably gonna go, "What the fuck is this game?" And this game is Dune 2000. It was made by Westwood Studios, the same people that made Command & Conquer, and the reason why this game is on the list and not Command & Conquer is I think it's aged way better, and it's just got more solid just gameplay anyway. It's just resource management. It's got the Atreides, the Harkonnen, the Ordos, they all have different units. They're all very unique in their own style, and I think it's portrayed very well. Every single barracks, everything thing is different and unique to that class. And it's just the all-around better game than the Red Alerts and the Command & Conquers. It's said the age better. You go back and play 1 and 2 for Red Alert, it looks like shit. You can still go back to play Dune 2000. It still looks pretty sexy. Dune 2000 is a nice MILF. It's still 45-year-old MILF, and you know we got to respect that 45-year-old MILF. Now, if you guys had ever been on my channel and seen what the main video kind of thing is, it is Tsar the Burden of the Crown, and it would be blasphemous for me to not put it on a top 10 RTS games. Tsar the Burden of the Crown is like a Bulgarian, Czech Republic. You guys are going to get pissed now that I actually like the game. It's out there in Eastern Europe, and it is a fucking thing of beauty. The campaign is difficult as shit. The multiplayer still exists. There's still a strong multiplayer. There's a big following, which gives it a really big boost. There's 3 races. They're all fair. There's no one race that dominates, except for the Japanese rocket towers are pretty sick. And it's just it's just the resource management's good. It's just all round good. It's just solid. There's not a single flaw I can pick out in this game, except for maybe the units are a little clunky. That's the only thing. They kind of bump into each other, and you catch them in a narrow gap. They're useless. But other than that, this is one good game, solid, number 7, better than Italy. Let's go. At number 6, we have the Company of Hero franchise. I did not want to choose between 1 and 2, so I just got lazy and just threw them both in there. It's just a great game. It gives a really good perspective on just World War II, and it's probably the best World War II RTS game out there. The expansions that have been added to Company of Heroes 2 lets you play from all fronts, every single faction that was involved in that war. Germany, Russia. It was just those two. No, there's more. But I really enjoyed playing it, and it makes you think more than the other games, because it's not like you can just keep building units. Those are units. That's what you got. You get the odd little bit of reinforcements, but you got to make it work. I think it's more of a thinking man's RTS, but it doesn't make it any less. But like, it's still a great RTS. I think the fact that you got to think and it's more difficult than most of them makes it better, and that is why it's got the number 6 spot ahead of a lot of RTSs. So, good job, Company of Heroes. You did it this time. Proud of you. At the number 5 spot, I'm putting Supreme Commander. I'm not putting both Supreme Commanders like Company of Heroes. I'm just putting the first one. The second one had a little more, I would say, more glitchy. It felt rushed. It came out on the console, and the console game was just pretty much a mess. The first Supreme Commander, it's a fun fucking game. If you ever want, it's just, there's no game that has more units, I think, battling at one time than Supreme Commander. There's so many little fucking ships and tanks going around. Excuse my language, but it is an absolute clusterfuck. It is intense, and there's just missiles flying everywhere, and it really it really gets you in the action when you try to play this game. It is an intense game, and I think it is a must-play for any RTS fan. It's overwhelming how much fun it can be, and the multiplayer is a lot of fun too. So, number 5, Supreme Commander. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So here's the one game that everyone has been waiting for. Everyone here watching this video goes, if there's not Warcraft on this list is bullshit. Fuck this guy. Hope this guy kills himself. Fuck him. Fuck that guy. That guy's a dick. Fuck him. And you know what? Warcraft franchise, number 4. Holy fucking shit, Blizzard. Fucking just stop making World of Warcraft, and please for the love of God, just give us Warcraft, the RTS, because fuck, it was amazing. It was amazing. Orcs and Humans, Tides and Darkness, fucking Thrones and Throne. Jesus Christ, it was so good. It was amazing. Personally, this was Orcs and Humans was the first RTS I ever played, and it fucking had me hooked from day one. And it was just an amazing experience. And then just Tides of Darkness kept getting me back. And there's not enough things you can say, like positive things about Warcraft and the franchise. And it just needs. I love StarCraft, but come on, you gotta give us another Warcraft. Come on, we need it. We deserve it. If you're gonna make a Warcraft movie, make another Warcraft RTS, please, for the love of God. We're begging you, all of us. Please, baby Jesus, come on, please. So, Age of Empires 1 was good, and it got the franchise on the map. You know what's better than Age of Empires 1? Age of Empires 2. Age of Empires 2 absolutely killed it. Their multiplayer was just off the charts, and now that it's back on Steam, is it Steam? Yeah, it's back on Steam. Holy shit. It is, like, it's got mods, it's got new maps, it's insane. Like, Age of Empires and Age of Empires 2, probably head-to-head. Now that Age of Empires 2 has been redone, far surpasses it. It just goes above and beyond. There's so many more races now. Age of Empires 2 is not known for its campaign. The campaign sucks, we got to say that. But just the gameplay, it's just addictive, it's fun, it's competitive, it's everything you want in an RTS. And because it's got that reboot, I was playing a Game of Thrones Age of Empires map, and it was so much fun. It's just completely brought new life back into this thing, and Age of Empires 2 is one of the best RTSs, and I don't see it moving from that number 3 spot in a long time. For a long time, sorry. So, Age of Empires 2 at number 3. On to the next one. Now, this is where personal choice comes in. I know you guys are going to get mad at me for not putting this game at number 1, but I'm putting the StarCraft franchise at number 2. StarCraft is an amazing franchise. It is one of the best RTS franchises. It's probably even better than Warcraft. It's got the most competitive esports RTS. It's just great. The Koreans love it. Everyone loves it. Fuck, if the Koreans love it, everyone's got to love it. The campaign is amazing. It's probably one of the best RTS campaigns playing. It's just killing Zerg, killing Protoss as the Terran. It is a good time. It is a good time. Templars, like Zerg rushes, something you want in a game. There's so many phrases from this game. It's like a cultural hit. It changes culture. People quote it all the time, and that's what makes it more than just a game. It's more of a community. So it's hard for me not to put it at number 1, but I didn't. It's number 2. It's an amazing game. All hail StarCraft. It is fucking mind-blowing. It's great, but it's number 2. I'm sorry for putting it at number 2. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, may I announce to you the greatest RTS game of our time, the Total War franchise. Other than Rome Total War 2, which we admit was a little bit of a fail, they just never fail. Medieval Total War 2 is amazing. It is just crazy. The first Shogun Total War, Rome Total War, they just They can't do no wrong. It's just perfect. Just being a general out there, commanding thousands of troops, leading them to death, leading them to victory. It's just, there's nothing like it. To be able to take a small little country and build them into this empire that everybody fears and that you just crush anybody that gets in your way. That's a pretty good feeling, and not many other games can offer that. To be able to take a castle and just go in there and just exterminate the populace, which isn't a good thing to do, but you know what, sometimes we gotta get that anger out, and Medieval Total War really gets that for us. So that is why Medieval Total War, the franchise, is the greatest RTS game of all time. Jesus Christ, you are a beautiful game. Thank you.